I cannot say she didn't feel the pain or anything, but just having someone, do you understand that I can say from that day,
Yeah.
I had to be on my own.
Yeah.
Literally. I was very young, I can say.
Keeping it real, that's how we feel. Aisha, coming on the air for real. Welcome to the show, it's time to keep it real. It's keeping it real with Aisha.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy BC015 from Shimanda Namuning. As you know, today we have our beautiful sister in the studio, the writer, the beauty therapist. I can go on and go on, but it's unfortunate we don't have time. Let's just get into it. And welcome to our studio, Aisha.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm number one. I'm good. I heard you're writing a book, right?
Oh, yes.
Please tell us about your book. What is it about?
The book is about my life.
Yeah.
How I grew up until I came to South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is all about.
Okay. When can we expect your book?
Probably I'm looking forward to release it, to launch the book at least in November by my birthday.
November this year?
On the 10th, yeah.
10th of November.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be waiting for your book. You will be waiting. Okay, yes. please can you try to describe for us how was it to grow up in what do you call it? Mashingo. Is it Mashingo? Do I call it right?
Yes, it's Mashingo.
How was it growing up in
Mashingo. There? Yes, it was such it was good. It was bad. Growing up is growing up, I guess, but we all have different challenges as we grow. Like, especially if you like my setup of growing up, I think it was a little bit of challenging worth writing for, you know. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So those who don't know, Mashingo, is it in Zim, right?
Yes, it's in Zimbabwe.
Oh, okay. And then this one it's very deep, but let's get into it anyway. How did your father's passing affect you? How did it affected you?
Okay, like I said, I grew up in Mashingo, and it's a very small town called Mashingo in Zimbabwe. So that's where I was born and raised. I grew up with my grandmother. My mom was working in Botswana at that time. So yeah, as I was growing up, the person that I knew as my mom was my grandmother. Most of the times I didn't have time to be with my mom. I literally don't even know my mom that much. I can just know, I can say I knew her on birthdays, on Christmas, but not always.
What happened, if I can ask, between you and mom? Because you say you didn't get that much time to be with your mom. What really happened? Did she work somewhere, maybe?
Okay, she left to go work. Yeah, I can say she got remarried, and then from there she started working something. I cannot really tell much about her because I hardly know her. I was just a child. Remember, you just know that your mom is in Bulawayo, but you don't even know where in Bulawayo and what is she doing. And then later on, I got to know that she got married and she gave birth to my little sister. She actually got married to one of the prominent families, the Jiri family. She got married to the grandson to Jairus Jiri.
Of that family.
So after that, I didn't know her. She wouldn't even visit at that point. I think there was a time that I heard that my mom had denied that she has me. Damn. She actually used to call me her sister, her little sister instead. So that thing, even I know it's hard to be a single mom and for you to date again, to get in the dating game. I think, like in Zimbabwe, I think they kind of value you being a single mom, they are like, oh, you're a single mom. For you to get remarried again, it was hard, especially back then. It was very hard for you to get remarried again as a single mom.
Yeah.
So I think it was just a scapegoat for her to say, I don't have a kid. That's my little sister that I'm just taking care of. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So I grew up calling my mom by her name because she was my elder sister, apparently. So yeah.
Yo, that's very deep. That's very sad.
It's
If I may
kinda
ask, at what age did you lose your dad? Do you still remember?
I think I was like 14.
14 years.
Yeah, I think I was 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not so sure if not 13, 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was 13 going to 14 when I
Yeah.
lost my dad. I'm not so sure anymore, but yeah, that was the time. But that was the hardest time of my life.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, because this was the guy that I just knew, like my dad had always been there paying maintenance and all that, but I never had time to spend with him so much.
Yeah.
But the little time that he would come, he would make sure that I feel like a princess. I don't want to lie. Like even to today, if I'm trying to date someone, I want you to treat me the way that my dad used to treat me. Like I kind of feel like, no, you're not doing it right. I want you to, I want to be a princess.
Yeah.
That's when I realized that love is not about how much time you spend with someone.
Yeah.
It's all about how much you give at that time that you are there.
Yeah.
How much are you giving? Are you giving it with a genuine heart? Are you showing their love?
Yeah.
That's what I got to learn from my dad. So with his passing, oh my God, my life turned upside down. I need to breathe. Because I remember when my dad came into my life, like when he was like a lot more active, calling without fail, coming for visits without fail here and there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it wasn't for long. Because from that time, it was the time that we lost our auntie.
Yeah.
And then didn't even take long, like not even more than 9 months, he passed as well. So with that time, it was hard because here I am. I am just introduced to this man that I love so much.
Yeah.
Nobody can beat me now at home because if you beat me, my dad won't send money.
Yeah.
So like it was more of, if we do this to her dad will not send money. But now it's gone. Now I'm back to being beaten. I remember I used to have my uncle that was almost the same age with me. That was my mom's brother.
Yeah.
Dude, do you know, in the morning for me preparing to go to school, he would just say, I can't find my socks. Just know that when this boy says he can't find his socks, hell is about to go down.
So you took the sock?
No, I had to look for his socks.
Oh.
Not that I had to look for his socks for him. Socks that he was wearing yesterday, that I have to look for them. I have to. Sometimes he would just come and, because he was the last born to my grandmother, right? My mom, in as much as she was not there, but she would still send money, she would send stuff and whatever.
Yeah.
So whatever that my mom would send, let's say she sends like a hoodie. My grandmother would take that hoodie and give it to her son. Yeah. That's how it was.
So you were staying in Granny's house? Was it a Granny's house?
Yeah, it was my granny's house. Yeah, it was my granny's house.
Oh, damn. That's terrible.
So when this guy died now,
hey,
life turned upside down. Now nobody's there for you anymore. Now life with my grandmother, it was now hell, because any small thing, you'll be beaten.
Yeah.
And, dude, when I say being beaten, I'm talking about being beaten. My grandmother would not think twice before she can just pick a stool and hit you with it. And you make a silly mistake, she would beat you to a point of death. I remember one day she beat me up because I grew up, I was just going to church.
Yeah.
She never wanted me to miss church, funny enough. With her heart like that, she always wanted me to go to church. That's one thing that I can say thank you for to her. Like she taught me to go to church. She taught me to pray, though she never believed in God. So one day she beats me up. And at this time, my dad had just passed, and I'm going through a trauma. You get what I'm saying? And I think that time we lost our auntie, we lost my brother, we lost my dad. In a very short
And your mom
of
is
time.
not also around.
And my mom is not even there. I remember even for my dad's funeral, I had to go to our village, which is in Mutare. Mashingo in Mutare is quite far.
Yeah.
I had to go there alone. I remember at the time when Daddy died, he had sent me money to go for a trip because he was sick. He got sick for some time, and then he asked one of his brothers to send me money because I was going to a school trip, and he sent money. And then that money took long to come. I don't know what happened. So the guy that he was sending money to usually, it took long to give me that money. So all of a sudden he passed, and then that guy gave us the money. So when he gave us the money, he was like, oh, okay, I want you to go and bury your father, you know.
Yeah.
And then I asked my grandmother, can you come with me? She gave me excuses, eh?
Yeah.
She just gave me excuses. Then she said she was going to ask my auntie's son or my auntie's daughter to come with me. But knowing my grandmother and money, my grandmother loved money.
She loves money.
She loved money to a point she could sell you for money. I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
So I knew that if I don't take this money and go and see my father where he was buried, I might not even see where he was buried again.
Yeah.
I took the money. I went out because our house was still being built. So we had built the other section and the other section was still open.
Yeah.
So I went out through the window. I just packed my small bag, my school bag, and then I went through the window.
Yeah.
Then I left. I remember when my dad was just explaining where we come from, and I've never been there. So I just grasped those two things, and then I just put them together.
Yeah.
And I remembered, so I have to drop off at 22. From 22, I go straight to the market. You know.
Yeah.
I did exactly that, you know. And then I went to bury my father.
So, do you think if mommy was around, all these things, they were gonna happen?
Even if it had happened, okay. I'm okay. All right. Even if it had happened, right?
Yeah.
I would have had someone.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
There's nothing that pains like my sister's here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know she went through that loss as well, right? But because her mom was always there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think it was painful. It was a painful moment, but because she had someone, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't that harsh. I cannot say she didn't feel the pain or anything, but just having someone, do you understand that I can say from that day,
yeah,
I had to be on my own.
Yeah.
Literally. I was very young, I can say. So I just had to learn to survive.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to live on your own without anyone that you're going to tell that, okay, today I'm not okay. Yeah.
A 14 year.
I don't think I was even 14 at that time, if I'm not mistaken. I think I had 13, right?
Yeah. 13, yeah. 13,
I was
14, somewhere
13.
there.
So imagine from the age of 13, right?
Yeah.
I had to learn how to survive.
On your own.
On my own.
So where were you staying? Because I think you moved from grandma's house. You moved out.
I moved out.
Yeah.
After my dad died, I went back to my grandmother's house.
Mm-hmm.
After the funeral, I went back. Life was never the same again,
Yeah.
I remember even when I came back, she had given my school shoes to one of her brothers. I'm like, how do I go to school with no shoes now?
Yeah, that's terrible. And then you went and stayed with the pastor, right?
Yes. After that, I went to because the moment with my grandmother it was hard, and then I was like, you know what, I can't live here.
Yeah.
Because even for school, I had to work at school so that I can pay my fees. You understand?
Yeah.
In my own school. Then I was like, okay, my auntie,
Mm-hmm.
my nini.
Yeah.
Then she was like, no, you have to come and you stay with me. I said, oh, that's better. That's even better. Because growing up, I knew her as my mom since my mom was on there.
Yeah.
Then I went to her. I'm thinking, she always treat me nice as she used to treat me. Like, this was like my mom. Honestly, like, that was my mom that I knew.
Yeah.
When I got there, things changed. Here I am. I'm supposed to go to school from 3 at that time. I have my sister, my cousin sister, that is a lawyer.
Yeah.
She's in Harare, right? So she called and she was like, she wanted to talk to me. I spoke to her through the phone when I arrived, and okay, so now you have to bury the past and you have to move on. You have to go to school now. Okay, focus and go to school. Then I was like, oh yeah, I hear you, Sissy, and all that.
Yeah.
And then she was like, it's fine, I'll continue paying your school fees. Right. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So when my sister said she was gonna pay my school fees, that was a relief, I'm thinking now I'm now being a child again. Life is now back to normal.
Yeah.
Little did I know that life has got nothing. Just right there waiting for me. I don't know what God was trying to prepare me for, but whatever it is, I think I've learned.
So now you are in your aunt's house, right?
I'm now in Chinoy. I'm now at my auntie's house.
Yeah.
Dude, if I can tell you that when my sister calls, I'll be told that you're going to say this and this and this and this. You're going to say you're going to school. You're going to say that. That moment I am going to school, I am selling fish. Have you ever sold fish? People from where I hear that are from Zimbabwe, they understand what I mean by being a fish seller. You're now selling fish on the road. I like fish in the bucket.
Oh yeah.
I have to go sell, and in Chinoy there are a lot of fish sellers.
Yeah.
Because it's close to Kariba. And Kariba, that's where we get fish from. So now I had to be going to sell fish, give her the money. Sometimes I'll come back, I cook, look after a child. I would literally cook food, cook the pap there, right? And she would tell me, close it. Who told you that we are eating it today?
Oh, this is your aunt you're talking about? Your mom's sister?
My mom's sister.
Which is your mom?
Which is my mom.
Yeah.
And then economy was so tough
in
Zim. You remember we could try to go look for bread, right?
Yeah.
We would sleep in a queue for bread, just for bread.
To buy bread.
Guess what? I would sleep in that queue to buy bread that I would not even eat. She would take the bread, put it in the wardrobe, lock it in the wardrobe. I know, right? But when you look at me, you never think that I went through all that.
Damn.
That's how crazy life is.
Yeah, this is something else. And then okay, from Gogo to auntie, from auntie to pastor's house.
To my pastor's house, Pastor Moya, yeah.
How did you meet the pastor?
I was at my auntie's house, and then they were doing all this door-to-door thing, you know.
Yeah.
And then they came, evangelism and all those things. And then they came. So one of the sisters, we became close. And I just told her that, yeah, where I'm staying here, this is what is happening.
Sisters, you mean those who work in the church?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I just told her that this is what is happening. And I don't think I can stay here anymore.
Yeah.
You know. Because sometimes from selling fish, now I was now selling samosas. And she'll tell me that don't come home until it's finished. I'm a girl child. You can't tell me that I must stay in the street until I finish selling.
So
what if I'm not getting buyers?
You must force people to buy now.
I must force people to buy now.
Yeah.
And then I told her that I was like, no, the condition here is not conducive enough for me.
Yeah.
I need to leave. And then she was like, no, we'll talk to mom. And then I spoke to her on Sunday. I just left the house like I'm going because she couldn't decline me to go to church because that's how I grew up anyway. Yeah. So going to church is something that she would allow me to. I went to church. I told my pastor what was happening in there. My pastor was like, okay, would you be able to talk to her so that you can come and live with us? I was like, talking to who? We ain't waiting for talking or I beg. Me, I'm just waiting for her to come out of the house. When she comes out of the house, I'm picking my own bag, I come out. I'm also leaving. Yeah. So I don't know where she was going. I just picked my own bag, my brother. I took my bag, I left. I went down to Brundish. I was like, hey, I'm here.
Brundish, is it another place?
That was where my pastor stayed, at my pastor's house. And I think that's the only family that I knew, like, as a family.
Yeah.
Because there I was treated, strangers can treat you better than your own family.
That's true.
There, I think when we say mom, when we say dad, those are the people that I can literally proudly call mom, Pastor Moya, and the wife. Like, we became family. You wouldn't know that I'm just a child that is there, that is adopted.
They had kids?
Yes, they had kids.
So the kids, they were good to you?
Yeah, they were little. They were younger than me. So they were like my little brothers. Yeah, Panache and Victor. They were like my little brothers. So everyone, when they see me, they would literally think that I'm their biological child. Until then, we stayed. It was very nice. I don't want to lie. I tried to continue with my studies and all that. And then they just went crazy in them. And then I was just like, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I think my time is over in Zimbabwe. I'm leaving now.
Shout out to, what's his name, Pastor who?
Pastor Moyo from Living Word.
Shout out to Pastor Moyo.
You did
a great job.
Shout out to Pastor Moyo.
Not even the family failed to do what you did.
Exactly.
Which is, we applaud for that.
That's
we
very
really
true.
applaud for that. And then what made you to come to leave Zim and come to South Africa, Joburg?
Dude, that time everyone was leaving Zimbabwe. Everyone was just leaving.
Yeah.
Everyone was just leaving. Everyone. So I remember I had a friend of mine. We're like, no, you know what? Let's take ETDs. Yeah. Because they were taking
What's an ETD?
It was an emergency traveling document that you would get, and then you take that one. You are able to, because that time we still had a visa between South Africa and Zimbabwe. And then they introduced the ETD thing. I got my ETD.
Yeah.
She got her ETD. But this girl disappointed me. The day that I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
We are running away. Now I think I developed coping mechanism of running. You know, whenever I can't handle a situation, I have to run.
You have to run, yeah.
Like every time, I must just be ready to run.
Which is understandable considering how you grew up. It's very understandable. Like from where you are, that was terrible. How you grew up, it's nothing I can wish on any child to experience. It's very sad.
Yeah, so
But
now
yeah.
I just wanted to run.
Yeah.
Now the situation, the economy. Now I'm not running from a family member.
Mm.
I'm running from the economy.
Yeah.
I'm running from the economy now. Now economy is not doing well.
Yeah.
I have to run now
Yeah.
again. I ran. I was like, you know what? I'm leaving Zim. I'm going to South Africa. Remember that time, because when we were at my pastor's house, we would do all the small projects of selling popcorn,
Yeah.
Now I'm selling popcorns. I'm selling samosas, if you want to sell samosas, out of my own
Out of your
will.
own will, yeah.
You get
Nobody's
it?
forcing you to do
Nobody's
it.
forcing me. Nobody's telling me that go sell popcorns. If you
they're
don't
not
sell,
finished, don't
if they're
come
not
home.
finished, don't come home.
Yeah.
No. We are selling popcorns at church. If we feel like today we are selling popcorns outside there, we just go, me and my sister Charity, we just go, we start selling popcorns.
Yeah.
And we come back home. It was now different. I actually enjoyed that part.
Yeah, because you're doing it out of your own way.
Out of my own way. Now
Yeah.
I saved my little money. It was like we sell our things for ourselves, for our own keeping.
Yeah.
For us to be able to buy this and that and that. But with it was a different thing.
a different thing, yeah.
I sell and I have to give them money and I don't even get a plate of food.
Yeah.
To a point, I even slept outside at some point. Outside. Have you ever
Outside the
slept?
house.
Have you ever slept out of the house? Like, I remember, this is a true story, my guy.
Yeah.
At the shops there, because I think I didn't sell things and they were not finished. Now I was not scared to go back home. I slept. There was a shop that had an open roof.
Yeah.
I slept in that shop outside, inside in the corner. I slept there. I slept outside. He's really looking at me like this. I've slept outside.
How is Zim compared to SOC?
I think that's the better thing, that Zimbabwe is quite safe. It's quite safe. But if it was in South Africa, I would have been raped. I would have been killed. The things that I went through, I don't think I would have been alive. I don't think I would have been here right now. I don't think so.
So coming to SA, you're from the pastor's house?
Yes.
Did you tell him that you're leaving?
I ran away.
Keeping it real, that's how we feel. Aisha, coming on the air for real. Welcome to the show, it's time to keep it real. It's keeping it real with